The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Syracuse lines up quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. It's caught downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Orangeman. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action here on 1st down. It's a quick grab.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Not a real good throw here. Put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. 2nd and 10 here. He'll give it to the running back. And the ball to the ground. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He makes the grab. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out there, putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. It's a run to the left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Keeping it on the ground here. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. Just opening that big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Extra point try coming now. He gets it up and will to get a little bit closer. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48. And that run good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Silva. Tackle quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
To throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, it was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it from the red zone. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass is caught.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Goal more than once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Gives it to the back. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. And the defense jumps on the football.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the first down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the first down marker is and then coming in with bad intention to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. He was right down the field for a touchdown. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Across the 40, past the 20, past the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a takeaway and the touchdown. That is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The Syracuse offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him right at the 24. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for the wideout. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or can they have to settle for 3? Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when the play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job to line line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Syracuse lines up quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stop at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls in the catch.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Going to create outside the pocket now. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Back to throw again. And this time it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Trying to extend the play. He stays alive. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. As hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away.
But this guy has such a strong leg. No problem up into the net from 50+.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Returner brought down. sets up the next drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. Past the 20. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone with his 6 points.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Using his legs here. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Snap, looking to throw the ball. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Tackle made from the sophomore quarterback, showing us the arm strength. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 30 now. At the 10 now. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On the quarterback draw. And he's got it already past the 1st down marker. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the 2nd half underway. He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
He's hit right as he throws it.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Punt over the middle. It's Silva. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Close to the tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they'll set up the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Finding some room with the 25. And that will pick up the first down, spotted at 38. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground. Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Game moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's a wide open receiver, complete. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it. Chunk play, this offense operating at peak efficiency. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and a chance of interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception in the last series. He almost threw another one.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On second down here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. First coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush to sack. Second down now after the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. He'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
They didn't go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. He runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Orangeman.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And he drops back in the gun. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works. The game is now tied. Being set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. Get him the ball out there in space with a couple of blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. He's picked for a third time tonight. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the play.
Tight end goes in motion. The quarterback's got it. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The gain sets up a 3rd down play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
When he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. This pass is on target. Caught. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Oh, the reverse. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Look, I realize in any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Running a quarterback sneak here. Try to sneak it, but it goes nowhere. Defense rising up on the goal line.
Well, I don't blame them to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. And hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They claim the lead here in the final quarter. So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after the completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it for a big gain. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The offense going with the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Well, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, look out, the football is free. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Second down, we're going to throw it. The ball is caught. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. And the quarterback dropping back, running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. The Orange have it now, first and goal. We'll hand it off.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. Now the important point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in regulation? Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Well, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Hands off to the left. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
It's third down after that run. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaking free at the 35. He's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Touchdown, Ohio State, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
Here's the fair catch by the return man. The Syracuse offense heads back out on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long.